Good morning. I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meets top energy sector CEOs at India Energy Week in Goa. Says India to witness $67 billion investment in energy sector in next 5 to 6 years. Union Home Minister says entire 1,643 kilometer long Indo-Myanmar border will be fenced. Enforcement Directorate raids premises of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's secretary and AAP MP in money laundering probe. Iran announces visa-free travel for Indian nationals, and in men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup, India enters finals defeating South Africa by 2 wickets. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with the top energy sector CEOs at India Energy Week in Goa yesterday. During the interaction, the Prime Minister highlighted the wide range of opportunities India offers in the sector and reiterated the government's commitment to boost reforms which will further give a fillip to growth. Earlier inaugurating the second edition of India Energy Week 2024 in Goa, Prime Minister Modi said that India is set to witness an investment of $67 billion in the energy sector over the next 5 to 6 years. He emphasized India's robust economic growth, surpassing 7.5%, and projected India to become the world's third largest economy shortly.
हम प्राइमरी एनर्जी मिक्स में नेचुरल गैस को 6% से बढ़ाकर 15% तक करने के लिए प्रयास कर रहे हैं। इसके लिए अगले 5-6 वर्षों में करीब $67 बिलियन का निवेश होने जा रहा है। हम पहले ही विश्व के सबसे बड़े रिफाइनर में से एक है। आज हमारी रिफाइनिंग कैपेसिटी 254 MMTPA से अधिक हो गई है। हमने 2030 तक भारत की रिफाइनिंग कैपेसिटी को 450 MMTPA तक पहुंचाने का लक्ष्य रखा है। भारत पेट्रोकेमिकल और अन्य फिनिश प्रोडक्ट्स के क्षेत्र में भी एक बड़ा निर्यातक बनकर उभरा है।
The Prime Minister extended an invitation to the global investors, urging them to actively participate in India's energy sector expansion. The Prime Minister emphasized India's significant progress in renewable energy and ethanol blending. He said country's green energy sector will prove to be beneficial for industries as well as investors.
आज भारत ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन के क्षेत्र में भी तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है। नेशनल ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन मिशन के कारण भारत जल्द ही हाइड्रोजन प्रोडक्शन और एक्सपोर्ट का केंद्र बनने वाला है। मुझे विश्वास है भारत का ग्रीन एनर्जी सेक्टर इन्वेस्टर्स और इंडस्ट्री दोनों को श्योर शॉर्ट विनर बना सकता है।
He highlighted that India's solar installed capacity has increased by more than 20 times over the past decade. Additionally, he mentioned the remarkable rise in ethanol blending, which has surged from a mere 1.5% to over 12%. He said amidst the increasing energy demand, India is also ensuring affordable energy in every corner of the country. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that the government has decided to construct a fence along the entire 1,643 kilometer long Indo-Myanmar border. He added that a patrol track along the border will also be paved to facilitate better surveillance. In a social media post, the Home Minister said that out of the total border length, a 10-kilometer stretch in Moreh, Manipur, has already been fenced. Furthermore, 2 pilot projects of fencing through a hybrid surveillance system are under execution. The Home Minister highlighted that under the project, a stretch of 1 kilometer each will be fenced in Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur. The Home Minister added, additionally, fence work covering approximately 20 kilometers in Manipur have also been approved and the work will start soon. He added the Modi government is committed to building impenetrable borders. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia has said that globally, the reduction in TB cases is 8.7%, while in India it is 16%, which is almost double. Dr. Mandavia said this while virtually addressing the 37th board meeting of Stop TB Partnership in Brazil yesterday. He highlighted various steps taken by India towards realizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of ending TB in the country by 2025. The minister said the number of missing TB cases in India has reduced from 10 lakh in 2015 to 2 lakh 60,000 million in 2023.
During the World TB Day 2023 event at Varanasi, our Honorable Prime Minister launched the TB Mukta Panchayat initiative. The objective of the initiative is to empower the Panchayati Raj institutions to realize the extent and magnitude of the problem associated with tuberculosis, take necessary actions towards solving them, and create healthy competition amongst panchayats.
The Enforcement Directorate or ED raided the premises of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's secretary Bibhav Kumar, Rajya Sabha member N.D. Gupta and other members of the Aam Aadmi Party yesterday. As per the sources, the agency has searched 10 locations linked to the personal secretary as a part of its money laundering probe in the Delhi Jal Board case. Sources said the probe was related to the issuance of allegedly illegal Delhi Jal Board contracts for various projects valued at over 30 crore rupees. The agency had arrested the former chief engineer of the Jal Board, Jagdish Kumar Arora, under the PMLA law last month. They also arrested a businessman under similar charges. The raids come days after the ED filed a complaint at the Rouse Avenue Court against Kejriwal for non-appearance to its repeated summons in the Delhi liquor policy case. The court will hear the matter today. Reacting over the ED raids, Aam Aadmi Party Minister Atishi alleged that the ED is threatening the witnesses to speak against the AAP leaders so that cases can be filed against them. She added that for the last 2 years, AAP leaders have been threatened in the name of this so-called liquor scam, but after numerous raids in the last 2 years, the ED has not been able to recover even a single rupee. Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva welcomed the raids. He alleged that Arvind Kejriwal and all other associates are involved in corruption and the investigating agency is working to expose these corruptions. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Iranian government has approved a visa-free policy for Indian nationals. This policy will be valid only for tourism purposes. With this exemption, Indian citizens holding ordinary passport can enter Iran without a visa once every 6 months for a maximum stay of 15 days. If Indian citizens wish to stay for a longer period or make multiple entries within a 6-month period or require other types of visas, it is mandatory to get necessary visas through the respective representations of Iran in India. Foreign Minister of Bangladesh Hassan Mahmood is on a 3-day visit to India. He arrived in New Delhi last night. He is visiting India at the invitation of the External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar. The visiting dignitary will meet and hold talks with the External Affairs Minister, where they will review progress in a wide range of bilateral relations and chart out the agenda for future engagements. Earlier, the Ministry of External Affairs in a statement said the visit reflects the high importance and priority both countries attach to their bilateral relationship. Prime Minister of Guyana, Mark Phillips, arrived in New Delhi yesterday evening on a 6-day visit to India. He will meet President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar today. External Affairs Ministry said in a release that the visit will further strengthen the multifaceted relationship and unique people-to-people linkages that India and Guyana share. Palestinian militant group Hamas says it has delivered its response to a proposed ceasefire deal for Gaza that will also involve the release of hostages. Israeli Prime Minister's office said that the details of the Hamas response are being thoroughly evaluated by the officials involved in the negotiations. Back home, the budget session of Madhya Pradesh Assembly will begin today with the address of Governor Mangu Bhai Patel. This is the first budget session after the formation of Mohan Yadav-led BJP government in the state. However, as per the information, the government will present an interim budget in this session instead of the full budget. The budget session will conclude on the 19th of February. There will be a total of 9 sittings during this period. Still with Madhya Pradesh, 11 people have died due to an explosion in the firecracker factory in Harda so far, while more than 150 people are injured. Police have arrested factory owners Rajesh Agarwal and his brother Somesh Agarwal. This illegal firecracker factory, located near village Bairagarh on Magardhar Road near Harda, caught fire after an explosion yesterday. 48 people have been discharged from the hospital after getting first aid. Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav said that strict action will be taken against the culprits. The IMD has predicted moderate rainfall or snowfall over Arunachal Pradesh and rainfall over sub-Himalayan West Bengal and northeastern states today. The sizzling winter will get more intense with cold wave conditions in isolated pockets over Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh and Delhi. The IMD has also predicted dense fog conditions in Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, sub-Himalayan West Bengal, Sikkim and Odisha. During the next 3 days, fall in minimum temperatures by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius is very likely over many parts of northwest, east and central India. The national capital Delhi is likely to experience strong surface winds with a speed of 20 to 30 kilometers per hour during the day for the next 2 days. On to sports. The first ever sporting event in BIMSTEC, the BIMSTEC Aquatics Championship 2024, got underway in New Delhi yesterday. It was inaugurated by Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur and Nepal Youth and Sports Minister Deg Bahadur Limbu. More than 400 sportspersons from all 7 BIMSTEC member states will participate in competitions in swimming, diving and water polo from tomorrow till the 9th of February. In men's under-19 ODI Cricket World Cup, India have stormed into the final, defeating host South Africa by 2 wickets in the semi-final at Benoni. Chasing a target of 245 runs, India overhauled the score, posting 248 for 8 in 48.5 overs. Earlier put to bat first, South Africa made 244 for 7 in stipulated 50 overs. India had won the toss and opted to field. In the 75th International Boxing Tournament, Strandia 2024, Indian boxers Sachin and Sagar entered the quarterfinals last evening. On the third day of the tournament, Sachin registered a 3-2 win over Uzbekistan's Feyzov Khudoy Nazar, while Sagar defeated Lithuania's Jevicius Jonas in a one-sided match by 5-0. Today, India's Amit will face Ukraine's Maxim Rujik in men's 51 kg category. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Anita Anand.
Thank you, Anuja. Uttarakhand scripts history as the first state to bring uniform civil court bill, writes Hindustan Times as its front page headline. The Hindu adds, it has provisions on live-in relationships, divorce, scheduled tribes have been kept out of the ambit. Lok Sabha passes bill to curb paper leaks, cheating in public exams, 10-year jail, fine up to 1 crore rupees proposed, cites the Times of India. The Pioneer notes, Iran announces visa waiver for Indian tourists. The Indian Express cites the Supreme Court statement which says those who gain from quotas should make way for more backward. The Economic Times, quoting the Prime Minister, says energy sector to get significant share of infrastructure investment, $67 billion expected to be invested over 6 years in natural gas sector. And finally, India in another under-19 World Cup final, a title they have won a record 5 times, states Hindustan Times under the headline, India staged dramatic recovery to win under-19 World Cup semi. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Anita. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meets top energy sector CEOs at India Energy Week in Goa, says India to witness $67 billion investment in energy sector in next 5 to 6 years. Union Home Minister says entire 1,643-kilometer long Indo-Myanmar border will be fenced. Enforcement Directorate raids premises of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal secretary and AAP MP in money laundering probe. Iran announces visa-free travel for Indian nationals. And in men's under-19 Cricket World Cup, India enters finals, defeating South Africa by 2 wickets. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.
आकाशवाणी से पेश है खबर